Our penultimate award tonight for Journalist of the Year, sponsored by Concern Worldwide UK. This is for a journalist who's made the most outstanding contribution to this field throughout the year. Let's have a look at examples of their work.
Felicity Lawrence, The Guardian. Felicity Lawrence produced a series of powerful, original investigations showing the connections between Western consumerism and the lives of the world's poorest people. One piece exposed widespread abuse of African migrant workers in the salad-growing hothouses of Spain.
The situation of migrants working in the tomato, pepper, cucumber and courgette farms of Almeria is so desperate that the Red Cross has been handing out free food to thousands of them. Its local coordinator described conditions as inhuman. Anti-Slavery International said The Guardian's evidence was deeply disturbing and raised the spectre of de facto state sanctioning of slavery in 21st century Europe.
Jamal Osman, Channel 4 News. Jamal Osman told stories from East Africa that most journalists would struggle to reach or understand. In Mogadishu, he met athletes training for the Olympics, running along the front line between Somali government forces and Al-Shabaab militia.
Today, I witnessed the danger myself. They start their run along the road of death, praying to God to keep them safe. Then, seeing nervous militiamen sat by a wall, Abdel Nasser suddenly sprints ahead. A rifle is raised. Abdel Nasser shouts, "We are sportsmen, we are sportsmen." I threw my camera down. I genuinely thought they were going to be shot. It was the fourth time that day they would be threatened.
Sue Lloyd Roberts, BBC Two. Sue Lloyd Roberts' courage and ability to build trust with contacts secured scoops and rare access to neglected stories. In Saudi Arabia, she reported on the status of women in the kingdom.
Their action broke all the rules which govern Saudi society. Surely, I thought, such dashing, risk-taking young men would sympathize with the fate of the Saudi woman. Why are their wives not with them? Don't they have the right to enjoy themselves?
As a human rights, yes, women is equal to men in this country, but there is some cultural difficulties. Women, they don't drive here, but they go everywhere with a chauffeur, you know. I bet you would prefer that in your country, maybe.
Just because we say that a woman should stay at home, it doesn't mean that we're not giving her her rights. A woman can sit at home, she can eat, she can drink, she's comfortable, and everything comes to her. In our religion, men are responsible for women. My mum, my sister, my wife, they can stay at home and I'll take care of them. In our religion, women obey their men. If my wife wants to work, she can work, but only with my permission. And I won't be forced.
Well, needless to say, the jury thought this year's entrants were of a universally high standard, making it extremely difficult to select one winner. Felicity Lawrence from The Guardian displayed a great ability to cover complex and what for some might be seen as somewhat technical issues in a very lively and readable manner. The jury wanted to make special mention of her series on global food issues, a striking example of her work this year. The jury were extremely impressed by Channel 4 News' Jamal Osman's ability to utilise the traditional reporter's craft of imaginative storytelling to get across complex and important themes and stories. They were particularly struck by the way he was able to find vivid individual stories to illuminate his reports, and they recognised that through his work he was bringing international attention to bear on a range of issues affecting an important but underreported part of the world. Sue Lloyd Roberts of the BBC demonstrated her courage, her commitment, by going undercover to file reports from parts of the world where international journalists are not welcome. In addition to demonstrating the depth of her skill as a TV reporter, the jury welcomed the way her reports enabled a worldwide audience to hear the voices of the oppressed, the dispossessed, and the fearful. To present this award, please welcome Rose Caldwell, UK Executive Director, Concern Worldwide.
Concern Worldwide is an international NGO working in 25 of the world's poorest countries, many of which are fragile and conflict-affected states. We work in some of the poorest communities to reduce hunger, improve education and improve health. Concern has sponsored the Journalist of the Year for about 6 years now, and we continue to support this award in recognition of the role and the importance of the role that journalists play in providing voice to many of the poorest and marginalised communities. The Journalist of the Year is awarded to Jamal Osman.
I'm going to start by thanking the One World Media Award for recognizing my work, and judges, and also Channel 4 News for giving me the time and money to go out and do my work, and not putting me pressure on me to come back within 2 or 3 days. I am a Somali. It helps being a Somali, going out there in East Africa to do those stories, but I also know I'm taking a great deal of risk to tell these stories. And this award goes to these individuals and characters, the victims of the famine, the athletes, and everyone else. Thank you very much.